support the police with motorbikes. I mean,
Yes.
if we can, because some of us have the money. I'm not saying me. I mean, some of you guys. Let me use you, Dr. Jones. You guys have the money, so you can decide to buy, let's say, 20 motorbikes and donate it to a particular police station.
Well,
You buy
if
10
God
and donate
blesses
it.
me, I'll do that.
Say again.
And God blesses me more, I'll do that.
Oh, dog, God has blessed you. But having talked about, we being, kind enough to buy motorbikes for the police to aid them in their work. Again, if you take a look at the survey and the area of the proactiveness of the police in preventing crime, it looked as if they didn't do too well at all. What is the challenge with, preventing crime by the police, and how can we improve that aspect as well?
Okay, so I was perusing a 2020 U.S. crime and reports, safe crime and safety reports. That's normally the U.S. embassy issue to their citizens who are traveling to Ghana in terms of crime and safety. Okay, and they referred to our police service as a reactive police force. That is what they describe as Ghana police. And essentially what they are saying is that our police do not work based on intelligence, but rather what they do is that they sit aloof and wait for the crime to be committed, and then they begin to act. And you and I know these are some of the concerns that some of us have raised over the period about how the police should function. Generally, you see that when it comes to intelligence-led policing, there is still more rooms that need to be improved from the policing point of view and also from the citizens' point of view. It is that part that I think has to be worked on. But when it comes to the reactive policing, we all know that our police are very good, especially when they want to work. Because we know that when crimes are occasioned and they really want to go in and get, the perpetrators and the suspects, they are able to do that and get those guys out. So for me, once they are able to get people out, when they commit crimes, they should be able to use those same strategies to gather intelligence, to be able to prevent the commission of the crime. And now that, for me, is the most important, because people don't have to get themselves into the problem before we come to their aid. But if there are ways of foiling, the crimes even before they happen, then I think that is the most important way to go. And the police must begin to cultivate more informants within our communities and also among people to be able to get some of this intelligence. And I think they should also be working more with the other, intelligence agencies like the BNI, and also the National Security Outfit and all those institutions. And now once they are able to work collaboratively, then it will become very easy for them to pick some of these intelligence and then work on them before those crimes are commissioned.
And again, I'm believing that they ought to engage with the public some more, to encourage the public to also support, because elsewhere, you and I know, even an old lady, an old man somewhere who is not really working, is not active. Observe somebody who comes to the area who is not known to the area, they easily will inform police about it.
So one of the points I was about to make was what we call the community engagement.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think that it is another part of our policing that needs to be improved. Because you see that all policing, as I have said some time ago, is local. Okay, so you need to engage the people more. Your presence might be felt among the people. Generally, the police lives, they live among people.
Yeah.
So once they begin to engage the community, okay, they will get more of the information and more of the intelligence. But what I have found over the period is that there is that disconnect between the citizens and the police, so that it creates a certain kind of antagonistic relationship between the police and the citizens. That is why most of the time we are very observant. Immediately people are stopped by the police, people get angry because there is that disconnect. The police have not been able to, endear themselves to the communities and the citizens. So citizens are finding it quite difficult to appreciate the nature of their job. But their job is very important because that is what guarantees our safety and our security. So for me, it is an aspect that they have to work on. And I'm praying that the new IGP and the new police administration will be more within the communities. I see the IGP going around to certain places, and yes, that's fine. I normally call that a tour. Okay, I want a sustained, system where it doesn't have to take the IGP to be the one touring communities. But then communities, police within communities or police divisions and stations within communities, the members of those precincts can now come to the communities where they are embedded and engage the people in a very meaningful way. It is only true that they can get most of the information and the intelligence that they need to be able to fight the crime.
And that is why we have commanders there who are leading, the police service there. Well, shop smart on Jumia every day. It's super cool with 100% authentic brands to choose from. Buy your phones and accessories, your home care and kitchen.